to work with the de facto regime there to withdraw its edicts. We're very happy with the work that the previous Turkish permanent representative, Feridun, has done in his independent assessment, and we would like to see it fully implemented.
Any idea when the special representative will be introduced, and do you think that is going to have an impact on the future of UNAMA's work or Afghanistan?
For the first question, you have to ask the Secretary General. I would have liked to have seen the nomination already. So I understand it is a very difficult situation, but it needs to, this nomination, that we need to have an SRSG there, and yes, this SRSG needs to focus on these issues.
Also, the Doha meeting, it's going to take place soon, and if the Taliban also come to this meeting, what is the outcome that you're hoping for from this meeting?
We would like to see them accept the steps in the independent review. Could be one of the issues, because it was a very good timeline on how one can progress. The Taliban need to understand that if they want some form of recognition, which is absolutely not the question at the moment, but if they want to do that, then they have to become members of the international community. Afghanistan has existed long before the Taliban has. Afghanistan as a state is a member of the United Nations and has accepted therefore the UN Charter, has signed and ratified and implemented a number of international conventions, UN conventions, international conventions, bilateral treaties. All of these have to be respected. If they want to be recognized as the government in Afghanistan, and Afghanistan has to act also as a member of the international community and live up to the responsibilities that the country has taken in all its decades of being a country.
And participation of women and girls and civil society in this third Doha meeting on Afghanistan. There are rumors that women might not be invited, or civil society, because the Taliban said they are the sole representatives of Afghanistan. How worried are you about participation of women in these meetings, and how important that is?
It is very important. We are great advocates as Malta of the participation of civil society and the role that civil society has to play in general. You can see it even in our presidency. We're very active and ensure that we had as many civil society briefers as we can. Also, we're very proud that in April, all our society briefers, our civil society briefers were women in all of their diversity. So this shows you where Malta stands on this. It is not about Afghanistan or about any other situation. It is a principle that we have. Civil society have a role to play. They should be invited. We understand that the Taliban feel that they are the representatives of the Afghan people. But civil society are not there to be the representatives. They are there to talk about what is going on in the grassroots and on the ground. Civil society never represent governments anywhere. What they do is they represent the society and what is going on in society.
Also, the report that came out, only 3%, if I'm not wrong, it's a very low percentage of women and Afghan people who want the Taliban to be recognized as the government of Afghanistan. But you said the Taliban should do something or change their behavior to become part of the international community, but people don't accept them.
Of course. In fact, one of the first things that has to be done are free and fair elections, which will include everybody, including women that are to be candidates, to be able to vote, also to be observers. So that's one of the first steps that have to be done if they aspire to any form of recognition. Just coming and saying we are the de facto regime and we want to be recognized is not enough. There are obligations. Elections are one of those obligations.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.